Hi, this is Sean from Soundcraft here at NAMM 2016. I'm here talking to you guys about the Signature Series analog mixers. So the Signature Series has 6 consoles in total, 4 standard series models, which are here, the 10, 12, 16, and here I am in front of the Signature 22. And then we also have the 2 multi-track models. That's the 12 MTK and the 22 MTK. So first, an overall look at what the Signature Series is. The Signature Series is named Signature because it combines some of our best features over the years from Soundcraft analog consoles. That includes the Ghost mic preamp, the Sapphire Eq, our GB series audio routing, and some of our favorites from Harman like our Lexical Effects and our Dbx Limiters. So I'm going to start where you start, just like where you do in the live sound, with the mic input. So our mic preamps are taken from our Ghost series consoles, which is a very popular recording consoles from the late 90s. Very high headroom, low noise, transparent, but with a nice sheen on the sound. Very good mic pre, really good performance on all sorts of sources. Then you have the Sapphire EQ. So on the smaller models, on the 10 and the 12s, it's a 3-band EQ with a swept mid. On the larger models, the 16 and the 22, it's a 4-band EQ with 2 swept mids. Now the Sapphire EQ is interesting. It's a very musical sounding EQ with some very interesting response. So when you boost on the mid bands on the Sapphire EQ, you get a very wide Q. When you cut, you get a very narrow Q. That's good because when you cut, you want to be more surgical. You want to find a problem. You want to just get rid of the problem, not get rid of all the tone. And when you boost, you want to add more. You want to add more to the sound. So that is exactly the response that you get right out of the box. Very musical EQ, very easy to get a good result. Then you have our GB series audio routing and subgroup and aux structure. So we have 3 auxes on the 10 and the 12. One is an effects bus. 4 auxes on the 16. One is an effects bus, and then we have 5 on the 22, and that's 2 effects buses. So every single bus, it can be either pre or post. Plus, you have a separate post switch for the playback channel. So you could have this aux in a pre mode, but then enable it post as well, just for that channel. But also, you also have the 5 outputs for the auxes, and you can use the effects buses at the same time as the pre-post and the regular aux outputs. So you can have the effects bus going into the effects post, but then set it to pre and go out into a wedge. So very flexible. Very good. And then you also have subgroups as well. You have 2 subgroups on the 12, 4 subgroups on the 16 and the 22, and all the left, right, and assignment structure you'd expect. Then you have the Lexical Effects. So the Lexical Effects are taken from some of the best models from over the years, some of the best reverbs, delays, choruses, and other modulations that you'd want. Also with combined algorithms as well. So you have chorus and reverb together, delay and reverb together, and so forth. And on the 22, you have 2 effects engines. On the other models, you have 1 effects engine. We also have Dbx Limiters, another thing from the Harman family, on input channels on all the consoles. So the 22 has 8 limiters, the 16 has 4, and the 10 and the 12 have 2. And they're optimized for all sorts of sources. They sound great on drums. They sound great on bass guitars, on vocals. Really anything that you want to get a little bit more like depth, more fatness, sounds great. Or if you just want to tame some transients, round out, make sure that it's not peaking at weird times, great for that as well. Now we also have USB on all the models. On the standard series models, it's 2 in, 2 out. It comes in on the playback channel, and it records either the master bus or aux 1, 2. That's decided by the switch there. And then on the multi-track models, they're very interesting. They have a full multi-channel audio interface. So on the 22 MTK, for instance, you have a 24 input, 22 output USB interface. And that way that works is all the inputs send their USB to the computer, and the master bus sends its signal to the computer as well. And then you can return in all the channels into the board with USB return switches that would be here on the multi-track models. So it's 24 in, 22 out on the Signature 22 multi-track, and it's 14 input, 12 out on the Signature 12 multi-track. It allows a lot of new applications in live sound. You can record multi-track, all the performance and mix it later. You can also use VST plugins live if you wanted to. Bring the channels in, process them, put them back in on the board. And of course, in the recording studio and rehearsal studio, it's fantastic. If you're a band, you want to capture all your jams so you can write stuff later. Easy way to do that, and you get all the multi-tracks, all individual channels in your DAW. Or if you want to record your album or a demo, great way to do it. It's your front end, it's your recording front end, and you also have your monitor controls for the control room or for your project studio as well. So there's a lot of possibilities with the multi-track, both in recording and in live sound, not just live sound. So that's it for the Signature series. Thanks for watching, and check back for more videos.